Alright everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video with Fat Phil, and we are going to be doing, continuing, we're going to be doing Tier 1 of the Rey journey, continuing our series on doing the Galactic Legend Unlock Guides. Galactic Legends Rey definitely has the hardest event of any of the Galactic Legends that I played. I definitely felt the most challenged, that it was the most challenging of the events, especially because I found that some of the better characters you used were ones that you don't actually gear up for her event, as you guys will see in this video. And then the other thing I'll say here as well is that the Zetas do play a much larger role in making it easier. If you don't have the Zetas, it's going to be more difficult. Unfortunately, because of the situation that my account was in, where I've had some of these Zetas since, Jedi Training Rey was released all the way back in the day. Same thing with like a BB-8, R2-D2. I've had these Zetas for so long. So I'm not going to try my best to, one, ensure that the Zetas aren't playing as big of a role as they should. Obviously, there's some things I'm not going to be able to control, but I'm going to try to ensure that I'm not relying on the benefits I get from the Zetas. So we're going to get in here, but I first and foremost want to thank my channel members so much for your continued support. If you guys are interested in joining, I've got a link down below, right? Otherwise, just please hit that thumbs up button to like this video. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Let's get into it here. So let's go into Tier 1. One thing we're going to note, while Tier 1 and Tier 2 are the same, are very similar, I should say, I am going to be splitting those videos up because there is a little bit of difference between those two that I do want to discuss. So here's the first team you're going to use. This is definitely, I'd say, the easier option in terms of, like, overall impact. You use Zori Bliss. Now, obviously, you guys are going to see, like, holy crap, Phil, like, you have so many Zetas here. Number one, keep in mind that this is Jedi Training Rey. Even though it says Rey, it's your own Jedi Training Rey that you're getting with the mods. So the mods are important. The way I've got Rey modded, not a crazy amount of speed, just a bunch of health, right? Just try to get her as much health as I can. The Zeta that you're going to want to ensure that I kind of keep out is this part down here. The biggest part of it is that exposed enemies lose 5% turn meter. Again, it is what it is. But this one here, if the resistance ally has no debuffs, reduce their cooldowns by 1. So we're just going to make sure that I don't, use abilities that I shouldn't. So we're going to try to, minimize our use of specials. Otherwise, I do have BB-8 Zeta. The one that I have allows him to call resistance allies to assist when he's called to attack out of turn. So we're just not going to call BB-8 to assist. Otherwise, on the resistance heroes, their Zetas are pretty self-explanatory. Again, not necessary for this event. The Zeta that is necessary is the Spice Runner skills on Zori. You really need this one. This is the Zeta that matters here, which is, kind of funny because it's not the one that has the Omicron, right? But it is the one for this event that's more important, the Spice Runner skill. So we're going to do it with Zori here, and then I'll also show you how to do it with another composition. We're going to leave C3PO out of this. You just want to, we can go in and use these characters here. I guess I didn't show you guys the mods. We'll go back and show you mods real quick for the rest of them. But overall, your general strategy is going to be pretty simple here, right? So what we're going to do first is we're just going to roll with BB-8. You want to get secret intel out. This increases our potency, which can be super nice, right? So now we're going to go ahead and do that with Rey. So you use the magic hand thing with Rey. You just target anybody else. I like to leave this guy, Lieutenant Cowell, alone. Now what you're going to do is use the Strength of Will, which is going to be swap turn meter with another resistance ally. So you're going to want to swap here with resistance Poe. So we got counterattacked, and now we're under stealth here, right? See that? We're under stealth. So we got counterattack, that's fine. Then we're going to use this ability. Deal special damage, stun them for 2 turns. If resistance hero Poe is inspired, dispel all buffs on them, right? Can't be evaded. We're going to want to target another ally with that, and that way we can pass our advantage. Now that we're under stealth, you guys saw that they're attacking out of turn. They have some assists, right? Counterattacks. We're going to call this while we're under stealth. We want them to, we don't want them hitting us while, we use that ability, because they will just delete your resistance hero. So now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to call my Poe to assist. So there we got another kill. Again, they're gaining all this extra turn meter. Now, with Zori, there's 2 options here. Sometimes you'll reach a point where you can go ahead and get a kill, And with this ability here, if you do kill the enemy, right? If this ability defeats an enemy, expose all enemies for 1 turn. Getting exposed is super nice. Otherwise, you can just use this one where you call all resistance allies to assist is the big part. So we'll call that, and we just deleted another person. So now we're just going to come on down here and do this. I still haven't used this special yet, so I'll go ahead. We'll target BB-8 with that. He's down. This ability I don't think would be ready yet, so I'll just use my basics here, and we're going to be able to ride out the storm. Right? Having used that one with Zori, we can roll with BB-8, and then boom. So there you go. I negated my specials, right? Reducing. So there we go. Very, very easy there. So again, we'll go into that battle. I'm going to do that one more time, and then I'll show you the other team that I had success with. This is definitely the one I would recommend. As far as mods go, my BB-8 is super slow, only 299 speed, not even above 300 speed. I need to work on his mods. My Resistance Hero Finn is at 311 speed. Otherwise, I've got an offense. I've got offense build on him, I think, with some protection. Nothing crazy. I should put health there, but can't find the mods. And then my Resistance Hero Poe, I've got potency and I've got offense on him, just the way I've got him modded right now. Otherwise, Zori, she's gear 11. I've got her modded for speed and like some survivability. You can kind of pick and choose what you want to do with her. If she's lower geared, again, that Zeta is all you're really in here for, is her unique ability. You need her to make sure she starts under stealth. So again, we'll go in here one more time. And we'll kind of fly through this one book here again. Remember, you don't want to remove advantage from this guy. We want to leave that advantage alone, because in this strategy, we need him to put our Finn under stealth. We need Finn under stealth. So now we'll go ahead. I'm going to pass that over. So there, look, we did that. We're good. And then we'll go ahead and target JTR. And now we can call everybody to assist on this dude and just kind of kill him. And see, even though they're counterattacking, because Rey's got her crit hit immunity there, it doesn't matter, right? She'll just be able to, eat those hits like it's nothing. So now, this guy's close to death. I'm going to try it, right? We're going to try it. May as well. He's got exposed. We're going to go ahead. Boom. So now see here, we landed double exposes on people. That expose is super nice. It juices our turn meter and just is, makes it easier for us to kill people. So now I'm going to hit this guy who's got daze because he can't hit us back. So that's super nice. And then we'll go ahead. We'll call this assist over here. Again, that guy's gaining bonus turn meter. Not the worst thing in the world. He's got damage over time, so he's going to die anyway. So again, we're going to just basic this guy to death. And the only reason I'm doing the basics is because I don't know how much my cooldowns have been reduced from JTR's ability. So there it is with Zori. In my opinion, Zori's the easiest. You do have to expend Zeta, but I think that's well worth it, especially since she's a fantastic character. Now, the other way you can do this is bring in R2-D2. Again, you can see, look, you don't need them at, they can be lower gear, they can be lower star, they don't need to be any specific thing. You can even, it's any resistance character. We're going to bring R2-D2. The key here is that R2-D2 is the second fastest character in the squad. Now, that's not hard to do, because in BB-8's self-preservation protocol here, even before you get the Zeta on him, droid allies gain 8% turn meter for each active droid ally. So as long as your R2 and BB-8 are decently fast, you remember, my Resistance Hero Finn is 311 speed. And as you saw, remember, my BB-8 is 299. My R2-D2 got some just kind of random mods on him right now at 282 speed. So even though they're both slower than Resistance Hero Finn, as you guys will see here, you can go in and we're going to go first and then with R2-D2. If you're not sure on your turn meter, go into your Galactic War, go into Galactic Challenges and attempt with this team first. Don't try and waste tickets, right? You just want to go in. So again, we're going to use that, spread some potency, spread our buff around. Now we're going to throw everybody under stealth, right? That's going to be key here. And now I do want to take his advantage off when using R2-D2. I want to take that advantage off. So now we're going to go ahead. We're going to attack this dude here, pass around our inspo, and we'll call this guy to assist. So now we've got our grenade. This guy's got exposed, so we should be able to kill the lieutenant and attack these guys. Now look, we're under stealth here. So we're going to go ahead, right, and we're going to just try and do our single fire damage to get through these guys. So now I'm going to go ahead and we'll pass around more inspiration. So we did get days. Now look here, our problem is we're going to get assists here, right? Because unfortunately, like I can't use this ability yet, right? Unfortunately for me, I don't want to use these yet because I think I'd still need one turn until they're cooled down. So as you guys can see, this is a lot dicier than the Zori way, simply because you are kind of at the mercy of who they're going to target and because of those assists, right? Those assists are brutal. So now I think I would be able to use this, but I'll wait one more turn. This is a 5-turn. Yeah, I'm going to wait because I don't think I'd have it yet. That's 4 turns. I don't think I'd have it yet. All right, that guy's dead. Ooh, we lost BB-8. That's not good. That's a 3-turn. It's been 3 turns. So now I feel I can pass this around and we'll give that to her. So I don't want to use this ability yet, right? I don't want to use that yet. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to pass this to R2-D2. Because now I can put everybody under stealth. We got to dodge there. Again, this is just, again, I'm trying to like hinder myself here to make sure that we do this right. So now I can use that ability. That guy's dead. We can basic, and basic. So I don't even know how many specials I could or couldn't have used there. To be honest, we will try this again one more time for those of you who like, I don't want to have to use Zori. And then I will use Zori again. The Rey one is much more difficult, so I want to make sure I give you guys the best strategy possible, right? Unfortunately, with the Zetas I have, I am getting a little bit of benefit at times. That's why I recommend the Zori one, because you could see the Zori one was just that much quicker. So one more time here. I'm going to go put ourselves under stealth. We're going to remove that. And we're going to pass our stuff along here. Pass inspo around, not getting any exposes, which is not good. And you notice I'm not calling BB-8 to assist here because I don't want to trigger extra attacks that I would not get otherwise. So now we're going to target this guy here. Not as good of opening plays. So now we're going to go ahead, right? We're going to trigger more exposes on the field, use our AoE while we're under stealth. Okay, I should have hit the expose there. Okay, this one here, we're going to go over here. We're going to put it on R2. All right, so we got Daze. So Daze is really nice, but unfortunately we can't target him because we don't have our ability yet. So we're going to go ahead. We got stun. So now our goal is going to be to just destroy this dude who has stun. We want to take advantage of that guy having stun for as long as we possibly can. Oof, and there goes Finn. We have our BB-8. We should be okay. I don't think I can quite use that yet. Okay, we got our stun off. Alright, now we can go Illuminated Destiny. We're going to just attack this dude who's got that stuff over here. I should have used that on somebody else, oh well. Basic. Going to roll with the punches again. Now I think I'd have the Rey ability, but we're just going to keep going here. See if I can get a stun. We got another stun there. Got that guy. Oof. Look at that. I mean, this is so much messier than using Zori. And again, obviously kind of hindering myself by like not knowing when to use specials, so trying not to use my specials. Obviously, if you're going through this and you have your specials available, use them when you can. But we'll do this one more time again with Zori. As you guys can see, easily the best way to do it, right? You want to take advantage of being under stealth to use your AoE abilities. Want to trigger exposes when you can. And definitely want to avoid taking counterattack. Getting them, really the assists is worse than the counterattacks. So again, we're going to wipe that off of that dude. Going to pass our turns around. Again, go here. And now we're going to try and annihilate this guy. There we go. They can hit Rey all they want when she's got crit immunity. Call him to assist. We'll go all the way over here. That guy's deleted. Again, we're getting some nice counters from Rey, which is good. Just use basic. Again, triggering more exposes. There we go. I mean, I hope you guys see just how much easier Zorii makes this. And that's that. So there is tier 1 of the Rey event. Again, as you guys saw, definitely a little bit more challenging. So again, that strategy was Zorii just getting them under stealth, and then she just makes the event that much easier. So that's well worth a single Zeta on her. Otherwise, when you're going through these things, if you're trying to figure out how to mod your characters, right, the big thing I would say, like, you don't need to go in here and be like, okay, Phil, you know, what's your best mods that you have on these characters all the time? Like, I'm kind of purposefully hindering myself by saying, like, look, here's my BB-8 mods. There's nothing special in there. I'm not using those. You know, here, Finn, I could have a much faster set on him. I could have a much better set on him overall. Same thing with my Resistance Hero Poe. Their mods are just not quite there yet for comparative to the rest of the characters I have in my account. And then my Zorii arguably has got better mods than both of them for where she is. But anyway, all that to say, guys, in this event here, you're going to see me trying to do this with significantly less mods than I did with the Kylo Ren event. But strategy here was more important than the modding, as you saw. Staying under stealth, trying to get days on the field, attacking those enemies with expose, so that way you're killing them faster, right? Expose, expose, expose. If there's anything you get out of here, expose, expose, expose. Hopefully this helped. Again, guys, make sure, if you're still watching, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you are not. Remember, we're trying to get our King Wampa to Relic 9 when we hit 10,000 subscribers on that special live stream. So make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. And don't forget to check out my tiers 2, 3, and then 4, 5, and 6 coming as well. That's the end of this video. Love all you. May the Force be with you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.